that was a nice stop. Some guy just saved one of the stops. It's like one act.
time rating this one to do?
And Olivia are coming back to or Alyssa's coming back to do the time.
You can just press the start of the clock when it goes this over here. And here we are underway. BCAA Boys Provincial Championship Final. Taking place between the Windsor Wolves from North Vancouver and the Langley Christian Lightning. Cheeky start there for Langley Christian with the attempted goal directly from the kickoff. On swing with Stephen Burns, who's somewhere late as per usual. As we get underway. Langley Christian advanced to the final today on the strength of a 4-1 overtime victory over Brentwood College yesterday in the second semifinal, and Windsor, the Wolves, making their second straight appearance in the BCAA Boys Final, advanced with a 3-1 victory over Marcus Feld, the Ice. Langley Christian is led by Mark Jones and Corey Jansen. And Windsor is led by Aaron Bruce and Karen Hall. Conceded by Windsor. And the Christian set up for a free kick in about the 45 yards from goal here. Striker for Langley Christian, Josh Berry, number 8, scored a cracking header goal yesterday in the semi-final. Left in here, back post. Third ball by Windsor. Players to watch here in this game, number 11, Luke Portula. He scored a number of goals for Windsor, number 10 up front here. Alex Boardman on the ball right now. He has 6 goals in the tournament. Throw for Langley Christian. On the other side, leading scorer in the tournament, Josh Berry, along with Josh Jones and Jacob Jansen, leading goal scorers for the Lightning in the tournament so far. Played up wide to the right back of Langley Christian, and there's number 6, Austin Walters, who plays forward for Josiah Hobowanen. Scored an absolutely cracking goal yesterday, Josiah did. Cheeky back heel, there was a cut back to him in the middle of the goal area. Get a chance to go back and look at that in overtime from yesterday's game. I highly recommend it. It was an absolute classy finish from Josiah. To Josiah Jansen, popular name at Langley Christian there. Josiah's number 2 as that ball turned over. The Langley Christian for the throw here. Walters again for the Lightning. Something. It's a corner kick in the first corner of the game for Langley Christian. Looks like we're going to have Jones on this corner. The captain of the Langley Christian Lightning taking this for them. Maybe for Windsor. Back post here. They're bouncing around. And cleared well. Boardman will chase Jansen. Sorry, that's Cortula. Well done. Cortula up front for Langley, for Windsor. A little bit of a mistake, goalie error here. As Boardman will chase. Higher pressure now from the Wolves. Didn't see that much yesterday in the semifinal. Brentwood College was content to sit back and Langley Christian, they had scored 17 full play goals. They scored 4 yesterday in quick succession, 3 in overtime, quick succession there yesterday. So Brentwood playing more of a defensive style, but it looks like Windsor's wanting to press up the field. They've got some pace up front here and looking to make something happen there with some turnovers. Sorry, that was number 10. Boardman is number 10 and Cortula is 11. For the Lightning. Walters getting forward out wide. Straight here. Looks like it's going to be shielded out. A bit of work there for number 18 for Windsor. Big center back there, Ty White. White had a strong game yesterday as well in the semifinal. Finally joined me at the tower here. Yeah, that's right. The foul could have been given there, but I got my first correct call by our center official there is long-time BC Haskell Boys referee Miro Sremcevic. Reffed a number of finals. Near side AR. Nick Mishkin, who was in the middle yesterday, and one of the semis on our far side, AR Maurizio. Steven, what's Maurizio's last name?
Montanelli.
Martinelli. Yeah, Maurizio Martinelli. Italian.
Okay, sorry about that there, Brent. I had a few issues over at the concession stand.
You gotta make sure that you're well
hydrated
and well fed for the final here.
Anything happened so far, Brent? I haven't really been able to see much.
Not too much. Little pensive start from both teams. It's the 5th game of the tournament, right? So fatigue definitely can start creeping in. Unfortunately, that is the case sometimes in finals where players have picked up knocks. You're not seeing teams that are necessarily at their best. But they'll definitely leave it all on the field with the effort that they put in today. There's 21 Hounding doing a great job for Windsor. That's number 20, Guillermo Floridi. There's overrunning now. Well cleared by White. Our student volunteers from Notre Dame did a fantastic job with the cameras this week.
We noticed, Brent, we weren't sure yesterday about the addition of number 8 for Langley Christian. Yeah. We left our view mentioned that it's Josh Berry. Josh Berry started. He's got 7 goals in the tournament so far, if I'm not mistaken.
He is our tournament leading goal scorer at this moment, pending the results of some of the games today. We're heading into the final 7 games. He was our leading goal scorer. He scored in every game so far, Steve. All 4 games in group play and then the semi-final yesterday. A cracking header that he scored.
Yeah, no, it was certainly, he just kept running yesterday, as I said, the whole offensive, the front 3 of Langley were a handful all day for the yes, definitely.
Right now looking to play. Feel a little whip from Windsor in this situation. I'll mark that one right here. Number 20 for the Wolves. That's Tim Peters. James Afro for the Wolves. And Christian.
Yes, for that is a breaker. Frank's doing all that work, standing up, and we're sitting in the office there.
Just doing the work in the town. It's okay.
Seated, I might add.
Someone has to do that business. Foul through there. Characteristically foul through this level, but he did jump, so I think that was a great call there by Rachel missed it, but that's okay. Confirmed with the head official. I got that one. You're talking to Steve about the pressure.
Yes, you can see that.
Lack thereof. Yeah, a little different today. Yeah.
It's a great ball by the goalie there. That's an unexpected setting, starting attacks like that.
Tim Lauder. He had a strong game yesterday. Is there just trying to foul? You and Miss foul? Both teams faced a little bit of adversity in the second half there yesterday. We're sitting on leads and both Brentwood College and Marcus felt equalized late. Brentwood on the last kick of the game before Langley Christian exploded for 3 goals in overtime for Windsor. They picked up 2 late markers in the last 5 or 6 minutes of the game to seal that with a 3-1 victory, but their spot in the final.
Both teams responded very well when the other team tied it right toward the game. They were to score.
Chance here. Knocked it back, post falls to Windsor. And what a great hit and a nice save.
Great hit.
That was a great hit.
He did very well, though. Good strong hand. He didn't push it out too far. Kept it close to him.
Able to gather that one.
Yeah, there's definitely a much higher press here. Windsor's taking that approach rather than yesterday with Brentwood sitting back.
You see a little bit of pressure there leads to a mistake ball out of play, and now Windsor will take that throw and attack. Number 3 for the Wolves, it'll be Sakatsa Salam. Going here for Windsor. Goes back to White. Ty White goes across to 13, his other center back, Sainsity. Grab that. Goalkeeper for Windsor on the other side is Dylan Spires.
Good for a big game here, Brent. Just watching the whole team up right there. No one's sitting back.
I think these are two teams that earned their way to the finals team. Both teams are 4-0 right now. They've defeated the 3 wins in their play. They outscored a bunch of goals. They are looking to win that banner.
Great position to call that.
It's not up to par. Great ball blocked in there. That's a big cleared by White. Ball's going to bounce around his Spires. Easily captured. Tournament official allocator Angela Guici. That's an absolute lockout. Angela's doing a great job as well as making sure that the best officials are in the right games and
Balance again.
here for the Wolves out in the club there. First goal kick of the game. Well, second, sorry. Yeah, first on this side. It's on this side of the field.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Other people that we should mention here, Steve, from assisting us in running this tour, Gary Atwell from Silent Heights, as well as been a great addition to the event. And Jonathan Figueroa of St. George's, he's our tournament athletic trainer. Make sure he's able to be ready to go for the games as needed, and he does a great job with those work as well.
Unfortunately, Graham, we haven't had too many situations where Jonathan was called upon, but when he was, he certainly dealt with the situation.
There's Boardman now. Dangerous ball. Wow, that's well done. As he did yesterday. There's no one in the first half that maybe in the semi-final that he would like to have back in terms of just his decision to come off his line. So he did around there, but
it wasn't off the post.
No, off the post, yes. His hands though and the saves he made were tremendous. So there's Steve, and we're roughly about the 17th minute here. BCW Boys Provincial Championship game. Over in Lake West on field number 3 from the Langley Christian Lightning and the Windsor Wolves. Pretty even so far here, Steve.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, we've got.
I think that was a good non-call there. Brent.
Yeah, in that situation there, almost looked as though the attacking player was looking for he pushed the ball past and then looked back to attack.
You could see him drag the leg, Brent. It was pretty evident drag the leg, and the defender was trying to pull his leg away and not reaching for it at that time. So I've seen random calls like that called before, but in this case, that does a great job to a no call for that one.
Yeah, I would agree with him now, Steve. That's a player there, number 32 from the Lightning, particularly strong performance yesterday, Jacob Johnson. Dangerous. Whenever he had the ball, he scored the winning goal. Yes, he did score the winning goal. Similar to the play, instead of cutting in, he took the ball to the line, hit a great ball back that we thought probably would have gone in back post. The Brentwood keeper was unable to hang on, and he potted the rebound to take the lead in overtime. And the officials were able to pot 2 more. Johnson again.
No call. Oh, it's an opportunity.
Oh, good one. No mistake there. No mistake.
And a yellow card. That's a very good decision by
Stremsovich. Number 3, the caution is about to say for Windsor. Looks like we've got the captain of Langley Christian, number 10, Josh Jones, to look to put the Langley Christian Lightning on the board here first.
once again, Brent.
Sometimes that does give a boost to a team, right? Gives a bit of boost, gives a bit of life. Kind of think his miss there. But for Jones, I think he's just got to pick up behind him. One of the strongest players in the tournament. And just keep playing, right? He's going to have more opportunities to either score or to set up his teammates there. So tough not to dwell on it, but he's got to bounce back.
And the leading to the penalty going to mention just one more time. Josiah Hogle on that. was
Yes.
outstanding. He could get in the right position, just about to get in behind the defender when he was clipped. He was a handful also, like the other two strikers were.
Yeah, he had a very, very strong game yesterday.
I would have given him man of the match, to be honest, yesterday, Brent. I was very, very he was involved with so much.
I'm surprised that was his first goal return, actually, based on his performance yesterday.
Very much so.
Because he was very dangerous whenever he had the ball. He did a great job holding the ball up. He's physical. He's got great feet.
We'll see what kind of life, and what sort of life that'll give Windsor here. Look at the body language of Langley Christian. It doesn't really, they haven't really changed. You know, they've seen it was like yesterday. They played the whole game, played the same way, just kept going and going, and they don't look to be too bothered by it right now.
Windsor, you know, their strength is up front. Their leading scorer, Alex Boardman. So, I'd like to see for them to get into this game, get the ball, find a way to get the ball to his feet. I'm sure that's well defended by Sedani. Yeah. What they'll need to do defensively to stop him. They're tracking back here. Is it with a leg here?
You notice their number 32. That was Jacob Jansen all the way back from his left wing position. Back in his defensive third, picking that ball up off of the first touch. Coach, you can't touch for more than that. You got everyone wanting to get that ball back.
It's the best time to win a ball back is as soon as you turn it over. Good battle there for both players. Nice bit of footwork there. Well defended by 13 and 12s.
He can be a very influential player in the game too at times. Yesterday, in spurts, he kind of took over that
defensive move for the Royals. He's got so many offensive weapons up there. So this will sit back there and confidence in that position. Good Jansen now.
Since his brother on that one.
We suspect.
It is.
It is. Okay.
I checked.
You confirmed.
Yeah, they are brothers.
Okay.
Let's confirm this now.
Yeah.
That's the type of work that we get out of Steve Burns here.
Actually, to be fair, that's Justin Redding.
Ah, well done,
Hopefully
Justin.
he's watching
Me and my
with
rush
his,
are relatively
said he's going to be watching with his class.
Good battle there. Between number 26 from Windsor, that'd be doing this one.
You should get me one of those jackets. I'm basically an official.
Good now? Apologize for that.
Just sorting this out. Remnants of the cyclone obviously is affecting things here. Now. Can you imagine if it actually was a cyclone? But anyway, we're doing our best here.
We do apologize for that momentary delay.
Yeah, sorry, Brent, just in a little lull right now. We're just welcoming Martha Curry Elementary for joining us today and cheering on the Valley. So they'll be all hoping that Langley Christian can come out on the good end of this result. That's Justin Reddig.
Here's Jansen now. That'll be a corner kick for the Lightning.
Massive fan of the local football.
I'm sure there's a sizable portion at each of the schools, so I'll say hi to those that are watching at Langley Christian as well as at Windsor.
Hope you're enjoying the match so far.
Ball knocked in here by Jones. Well cleared by the Wolves. Ty Wade again, wearing the captain's armband for Windsor.
There's an opportunity here. We got a 2-on-1 situation.
That's number 33 there, Austin McKinley. Another strong game. A lot of strong performances yesterday, to be fair, from the Lightning.
There weren't many weaknesses at all. I didn't notice any at all, Brent.
Yeah, the Brentwood goal came on a bit of a fluke chance at the end of the game there. A long throw in that bounced inside the goal area of Langley Christian and fell right to the head of the Brentwood striker, who made no mistake.
No, that certainly caught them off guard, because that was the longest throw of the day by the player at that time.
Yes.
It appears we have a game and a goal in our backfield.
Yeah, so St. Thomas Aquinas has just that's Brentwood College. Brentwood College played that.
Here's an opportunity
up against Mark Isfeld, and STA has opened the scoring there. In behind on field number 1.
Dylan Spires with a great read on that one, Brent. There was a possibility. This will go on. We'll carry on here.
Yeah, here's Saydani knocking that ball forward, trying to find Boardman. Chance now is Cortula. But to maybe haven't thought about having a dig there.
He did.
Some space. Falls for. Oh.
No, it was a good tackle. I think he got the ball. Yeah.
Yeah. Miro right on the spot there.
Yeah. I was just saying, Brent, is a great read by Dylan Spires there on that through ball, because if he hadn't come off his line, it very well could have been a breakaway for Jacob Jansen.
Yeah. Saydani now for the Wolves. Finds Misfelt. That ball knocked in, but no problem for Lauder, the keeper of Langley Christian.
Yeah, no. It was easy pickings there for Tim. Decent crowd, actually, Brent. Just looking and considering the possibility of a cyclone, we have a decent crowd.
Bomb cyclone from last night. That's right.
Bomb cyclone.
Gary Atwell did a tremendous job of fixing the BC School Sports banners.
Ooh.
Yesterday. I
think that was a foul, and I saw a jersey grab there too.
Jones was looking for one, certainly. I think he was right to ask in that situation. It's a handball. One thing I noticed yesterday, you mentioned as well, Steve, is the Langley Christian. They do a good job of rotating their strikers, and they've done that now. They've moved Jacob Jansen, over to the right-hand side.
Yes. Ooh, it's a great ball in there. Wonderfully struck ball by Joshua Jones there. Cleared the first two defenders, and Hogawaning.
Yes.
That a great.
Which we did get it right.
Yes, you did. You did very well on that.
Thank you, Stephen.
I was afraid to try it yesterday.
Just calling Josiah. Stephen just calling Josiah number 9.
That's right. Give him his Brazilian name.
Ball forward here for Jansen. gonna look to see if he takes him on one-on-one here. And
Oh,
he
he likes
does. He's
that.
beat him.
He's looking to cut it back.
Cut it. It's well defended by the Wolves, and it's going to be out for a throw-in.
Certainly a handful, Jacob Jansen. Every time he gets the ball, the first thing he wants to do is take the defender on, and that's the thing that defenders can't stand the most is when they have a winger getting that ball and looking at them in the eyes and saying, "I'm going to beat you," and that's exactly what Jansen likes to do.
They're put under pressure.
Not enough of that, Brent. That's a good old-fashioned winger used to do. You give him the ball and you let him run at the defenders. I know Alan Arrington, who probably isn't listening right now because
he might be on a cruise.
Probably on a cruise, which he does 42 a year, if that's possible. But Alan, one of the best coaches I've had, he was always talking about how important it was to do that, to get someone running at the fullbacks. The good old-fashioned wingers. Both teams waving their arms.
Looking for a foul there, but I think he was anticipating that contact. There's a misplay.
Should be able to pick that up.
Should be able to pick that up. There's no chance that that's an intentional pass back, but Lauder comfortable with his feet. Plays it across to number 31, Matthew Lowry. It's out wide for Walters, and
back to Lowry again.
Back to Lowry. Go across here. Looks like that's number 4, Ben Gallick. Yeah, we haven't really mentioned the Langley Christian center backs yet so far. See, they haven't really had to do too much.
No, that's a big compliment to them. Obviously, their positioning is they're not allowing anything to get in behind them or on the wrong side of them. If you want to look at it from that way too.
I agree. Yeah, there's a little bit of a knock in the back there, so well spotted by Stremcevic. Ty White can see that. Here's some complaints from the fans below.
They didn't like that call?
No, they felt as though it was similar to the non-call from just a moment ago, and I think they have a case, but
just checking to see if we can be heard any better.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good now with the sound there, Steve.
Okay.
Here's Boardman challenging. 12's now for the Lightning. Jansen will go. 12's getting forward in front of out his back here. See if he can get this across. High ball, and it is in the net.
No goal.
Nope, we have a foul called.
Contact with the goalie. I think that's a fair call, Brent. There certainly was a little bit of contact.
Yeah, I think number 8, Josh Perry did make contact with the keeper there as he went up for that.
Again, he didn't necessarily mean to. He's going for the ball, but he did make contact with the goalie first, and I think that was the right call. Right away, Miro ruled it out immediately.
Yep. Dangerous ball though that was put in. I mean, not the sharpest of crosses, but some of those ones that get up in the air and the wind takes hold of them. They float, and it's tough for a goalie to judge where it's going to be. Here's Hogewoning now for the Lightning. That's going to be a
good call.
Corner kick.
Good call. Oh, he's called offside.
Sorry, offside has been given. Is it?
No. He was just pointing. It looked like he was pointing to offside there. But yeah, once again, Hogewoning just being always ending with the ball.
Always around the ball.
He finishes with the ball at his feet off of every challenge.
Ball, yeah.
Back post ball.
Dangerous one. Spires gets his hand to. Oh, here's a chance for the younger Jansen in a zig. Oh, that's going to be.
Let's make sure we get someone.
Let's get that one back.
There's a person sitting behind there in a chair. If we could somehow zap a message there, I'm sure they're not watching the broadcast.
They are.
Yeah, go on.
Moving at a pace that mirrors you, Steve. Actually,
it looks very familiar to myself.
The limp
trying to get
as well.
Here. If he's got the same back issue.
The chance here now potentially for Boardman. Yeah,
it's
the hands up. Yeah, not happy with it, but I think that's the correct call.
Yeah, it's you throw two hands out and extend them like that, you're usually going to get it called against you.
Would agree. Nearing the end of our first half here, Steve. Not much left in it here, I don't think.
Yeah, no, we've had the one disallowed goal, but other than that, there's
a disallowed goal. We had a penalty kick. So Langley Christian certainly has been under, the ones that have driven the opportunities here in the first half. But we still have a 0-0 scoreline. Spires has been solid in net for Windsor.
I think Coach Aaron Bruce is going to do everything that he can in the second half here to get his star forward Borman on the ball in the second half. He hasn't really had much of a touch in the first half.
Credit to the Langley Christian back line as well,
and also the midfield also denying that pass into that channel.
Ty White's had a solid game in the back so far for Windsor here. Here's Sedani now. Well, that knocked forward. Ooh! No, that was a bit of a reckless challenge there.
He did get the ball, but he certainly, the other side of his body got the player at the same time.
Yeah, that's Guglielmo Floridi down for...
A lot of hand.
Some gesturing.
A lot of hand gesturing here. Good little sportsmanship. Well done. Good job, 13.
It's 12s for Langley Christian. Here's White now knocking that ball forward.
Ooh, this is dangerous.
Oh, opportunity here. You know, kind of similar to yesterday though, when they have that opportunity to get forward here and the end of the first half is blown, whistle's blown. When they do have an opportunity to get forward, it's 1-on-3, 2-on-5 sort of thing, and it just makes it very, very difficult. You're hoping for a lucky bounce at that point.
And easy, well, even more so easy for the defenders, right? So that, if they can start a quick counterattack on that, if that's the case.
Yeah. Doesn't look like we found that ball. So Gary Atwell, if you're watching in the room there with Jonathan.
We thought we had the gentleman behind the fence.
Did go and have a look, but he was unable to track it down. So Gary, put your jacket on, get out here and find that ball for us. Okay, we'll be back at the start of the second half here. After 35 minutes in the BCAA Boys High School Provincial Championship game 2024, the Windsor Wolves and the Langley Christian Lightning 0-0. All right, Steve, just about to start the second half of the BCAA Boys 2024 Provincial Soccer Championship final match between the Windsor Wolves and the Langley Christian Lightning. 35 minutes in the first half has resulted in no blood so far.
No, obviously we've mentioned the missed opportunity with the penalty kick and the foul on the disallowed goal on the keeper, which again I think was the right call, Brent. Penalty kick was the right call.
Yeah, I'd agree. Once again, I'm Brent Sweeney here with Stephen Burns. We just Langley Christian led by Mark Jones and Corey Jansen. Windsor led by Aaron Bruce and Karen Hall. Our match officials here, we've got Miro Stremcevic in the middle, Nick Mishkin, our near side assistant referee, and Maurizio Martinelli on the far side. A little fake out by Alex Boardman to start the half. Ball driven long here. There's 6 for Langley Christian. Does well to beat the Windsor player to the ball. Jones plays wide for McKinley. Finds Hogawoning. Strong run. Going to cut this back into the dangerous area. Well defended though by number 9 there, Coulson Bruce for Windsor.
There's again Hogawoning with a little early warning to the Windsor backline that I am going to run at you, and you're going to have to try to stop me here.
Very dangerous every time he gets the ball. Here's a corner kick now again. Jones on that for Windsor.
Good delivery.
Oh, it's a good set piece. It bouncing around here. Ooh, just wide.
That fell very. He's calling the goal kick. Yeah, it fell kindly there off of the initial ricochet.
Yes.
But unfortunately for Langley Christian, just a little off balance there. Trying to swing and
and those are the types of situations for Windsor. You're throwing whatever you can in front of the ball to try and have it bounce away, and for Langley Christians, kind of trying to throw anything on it to get it to bounce into the net here. Cortula perhaps a touch too many there. Defended well by the younger Jansen. Here's Hogawoning now.
Again, just a bit of pressure. He just does all the things right, Brent. Really, not overly flashy, but just that pressure there. Similar to the pressure that's coming from the Cyclone right now into the tower. But that little bit of pressure there just causing the defender to misplay the ball and put it out of play for a throw-in. Yeah.
Jones finds Hogawoning.
Yeah, it's one of the few times he didn't end up with it from a challenge.
Tough in a 1-on-3 situation there, but he did well. Ball's played wide here. Knocked in. That's Bruce on the... Bruce or... No, not Bruce. I think it was... Might have been Bruce in the clearance there.
Oh, it's a great
Jones
ball.
Trying to find Jansen.
That's a great ball.
Oh, a little bit of...
hesitation there. He wasn't sure.
He saw the defender come towards the ball, and that made him second guess whether that was going to be over his head or not. If he had not hesitated, I think he would have been able to have that ball at his feet.
Joshua Jones has a great ability, Brent, to switch the play. He gets the ball on one side of the field. There aren't a lot of players that can do that with the accuracy that he's shown in the last couple of games.
Yeah. Jansen's been the recipient. Oh, that's a great touch there from Hogawoning.
Oh, unlucky.
That's a great bit of defending from 13 there. Sam Saidzadi.
Secondary defending, Brent, is very, very underrated.
And that's what you need against Langley Christian, Steve. The number of players up front that they have that are so technically sound and dangerous when they have the ball at their feet.
It's so important that you get that second defender in that position to help out, because they love going one-on-one against the defenders.
So we did see a bit of pressure a little higher up the field for Windsor in the first. At the start of the half, they kind of settled into a bit of more of a defensive game here.
It certainly looks that way. Although, to be fair, Langley Christian has had possession since the kickoff here. So, well, they have in the second half anyway.
But even in the first half there, we didn't have the same amount of pressure up the park. That it's kind of starting to look a little bit similar to the Brentwood semifinal yesterday. Yeah, you can see here, here's Here's Cortula chasing there, but he's 1 on 4.
Yeah. And the spacing of the Langley Christian defenders makes it that much harder to get that ball back from him.
You can see how deep the Windsor midfield is sitting, just inviting the ball to be played, and then they'll react rather than pushing higher up. It's 33 McKinley now for Langley Christian. And behind us on field number 1.
That's a great switch play, and again,
just mentioned on field number 1, the Brentwood College has, they don't have a nickname, but Brentwood College has defeated Marquisfeld 1-0 to win the bronze medal.
Congratulations to Brentwood College, Coach Wes Barrett.
Chance here now.
Well, that's cheeky. That's going to be difficult with that spin. That's going to be difficult.
End of it. Going to be a corner kick for Windsor. Good bit of work there between Boardman and Cortula.
You know, funny enough, Brent, that was, like I said, one of the first touches we've seen. We've seen Alex Boardman get on, and he caused that problem with that one-time little through ball. To get the ball at his feet, he's going to make things happen. Definitely. He is dangerous.
Yeah. The couple of the center back and the holding midfielder Bruce and White have come forward for Windsor here now. Ball's going to fall here. That's going to be a corner on this side.
Corner again, yeah.
Boardman will make his way across the field. Windsor not taking any chances here. They get 3 guys back for the one sort of third of the way up the park. No one bothering the goalie here. So if this is anywhere near the keeper, her Lauder's going to grab that here. Chance here. Ooh, well done. Nice header from Cortula, and the counter's on perhaps here for Langley Christian. Here's Jones. That's a great bit of defending.
Great tackle.
Yeah, that's Guillermo Floridi. He's been around the ball quite a bit in the first half, and the ball knocked out of play. Right back here, Cheyenne packs the rest.
The referees look like they're wearing some new gear there, Brent.
New kit, yes.
Maurizio Martinelli was
Sam Ho,
out in Richmond at Soccer Link.
Soccer Link,
I believe it is.
Yes. Yeah, we should also mention some of the BC School Sports sponsors. We're using a molten ball today here. It's the same ball that they use in the CONCACAF games that are played between national teams and in the CONCACAF Champions League.
It's a nice game ball, Brent. It really is. It really, from the initial...
Yeah, some skepticism when you hear molten, but it is actually quite a nice ball.
It travels very honestly, and and it's not too heavy, not too light. So
no complaints from any of the players. So well done to Molten. Gary, if you're watching, a couple of Molten signs have fallen over here in the back. Make yourself useful there. Gary Atwell, one of our tournament committee members.
I'm on your way. Try to get out of the way here.
Now Stephen makes a better door than a window.
Better window than a door.
Wind is picking up here.
It certainly is.
Up in the tower at least. Substitution there for Windsor coming into the game, number 7. That's Filippo Masso. He gets his first touch. Bruce. Here's Hogan warning now. Well, no one central there for Langley Christian. Easily dealt with by Windsor.
Brent, a lot of confidence there. Again, by Hogan wanting just with his left foot trying to switch that play.
That ball's knocked through here. Boardman trying to get on the end of it. Good ball. Played ahead. Lauder for Langley Christian. Keeper
was out of his area there. He's got to be careful of that. I think Michigan should maybe give him a warning on that one.
Michigan, what are you saying that Michigan?
Michigan. It is a cyclone here, Brent, so my voice is going a little bit.
once again, our referee, allocator, and coordinator Angelo Pellucci did a great job in the tournament this year. We'll be back here tomorrow for the AAA Boys Championship, which begins tomorrow on Thursday and goes through to Saturday.
So on Angelo, mentioning on Angelo, he's now officially playing walking soccer.
Walking soccer, he is that old.
And
Hoga warning.
Well cleared.
Yeah, no foul was given. I think Windsor kind of has stopped.
They expected something there. There's Hoga winning again after that initial chance. He's off blocking the next one going forward.
Yeah, and I think a no call is
I
think
so.
Langley Christian looking to perhaps the ball outside of the area. I don't think in that situation it was. I think he was close enough to the edge of the goal area that it was in. Maurizio Martinello was in a good spot to spot that, to see that as well.
Yeah, while we're getting the ball here, we'll go back to the walking soccer, Brent. Is that something that BC School Sports might be interested in doing in the high school to try to get a banner? And Angelo could probably help sort that out. Just a thought, anyway.
Yeah, not anytime soon. I don't think, Steve.
How about their teachers? The teachers when they're over 60. What about it?
Yeah, there's a foul. I'm not sure how you argue that. He had a bear hug. Right, number 6 there for Jan Paksharest. Got Trevor Rosenkrantz watching from North Delta Secondary. Not doing much today, apparently, as per usual.
Yeah. Is that teacher? Is he?
Yep. Teachers of North Delta really getting their best today from Trevor.
Is Trevor coaching the North Delta team this year?
Teacher sponsored, so he will probably be around at the end of the week here. In any case, a chance here for Langley Christian. That ball driven in here.
Well defended.
It's a great bit of work by Wade again from Windsor. Really, nothing in the air has defeated him yet today. He's won every challenge and every ball. One thing I like from Josh Jones here, Steve, he's staying up higher.
Yeah.
Just looking, hey, now we're going to put an extra body up front, see how we deal with it, see if they can get that quick counter. Now he's moving back into his normal center mid position there, but
again, just change the look, Brent. If you change the look as an attacking team, there's very few defenses can deal with that successfully all the time.
Defenders, they like to know who their check is, that sort of thing. Yeah. Here's a bouncing ball Lauder. Can't say enough about the job that Tim Lauder's done coming off his line today here, Steve.
Yeah, he's got solid hands too. He's not dropping anything. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think that's. Yep. Martinello, quick to spot that.
Going back quickly, Brent, to North Delta to Trevor Rosenkrantz. They actually won the South Fraser Championships this year for the AAA level, and that tournament starts tomorrow for anyone who's interested. Lost Brent for a second, so I'll do a little bit of play-by-play here.
Go, buddy!
Trying to establish. There's an opportunity here right now for Jansen. He's going to go one-on-one. Takes him out. No. Again, that's something I wouldn't want to see as a defender, is wanting Jansen picking that ball up 20, 25 yards out and running at me. That's granted, anyone could run by me at this stage in my life, but certainly he's a threat every time he gets the ball. No, another good non-call. Oh, sorry. Good non-call there. I think Langley Christian are hoping for a little bit of a nick there, but I didn't see that.
Some vociferous Langley Christian fans there, Steve.
Penalty shootout win for.
Free kick going to be given for Windsor deep in their defending half.
What's going on over here? Sorry, we're looking at the other field. Someone just won a penalty shootout. Both teams are acting like they both won.
You know what, Steve? Everyone here at the tournament are winners today.
Okay, anyway, back to the game here.
Ooh, good pressure there from Langley Christian.
Oh,
that's going to be a caution.
Yeah.
And
Brent, that's the first time, Brent, I've really noticed Windsor trying to play out of the back, and it was, you know,
yeah, and Sedani, that's his second yellow. Yep. He took the caution on the free kick in the first half for the penalty. And that is his second yellow.
That's right.
Yep. So Windsor will play the rest of the second half here.
And
down to 10 men.
Once again, Brent, you cannot argue that.
No. But they came from the pressure up the field, right? So Windsor unable to play out the back line without, just they were put under pressure. That ball was turned over. That was Josiah Jansen that picked it up, knocked it past Sedani, and
that's what I was saying.
brought him down.
That was the first time I've really noticed them try to play out in that situation. They've been more direct earlier in the match, and this is the first one got them in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, so for the rest of the game here, Windsor will be down a man. Oh, ball bouncing. A little shout out for Jerry Carvelis on the North Shore watching as well.
Hello, Jerry. Hope you're well.
Former board member of BC School Sports, 5B, right, Jerry? 5B. So, Steve, what kind of changes do you think we're going to have to see from Windsor now here?
I don't think you'll see a lot, Brent, because they were. You might have one of the midfielders drop into play in the back. They'll just probably play a 4-4-1 now. They just don't. They were playing the 4-2-3-1 before.
There's an opportunity here now for the Wolves, see if they can get this back post where there's bodies. That ball's going to ricochet off of number 4. Ben Gallick.
What they had, Brent, earlier was they had number 11 up front. Number 11.
Yes, Cortula's dropped into the midfield.
So he's dropped in, and they've dropped one of the midfielders. So it's going to be like a little 4-4-1 now. It looks like.
Yeah, going to be that much harder for Boardman up front for Windsor here.
And that's where you're going to see the notice the difference. In the midfield, it's still going to be 4, basically 4 against 4, which means it's equally more important for Langley Christian to start getting their fullbacks forward.
Yes. To
get that extra body to give them the numeric advantage. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to take advantage of it.
McKinley for Langley Christian here. Austin on the throw. Looking for Hogan warning. He's been dangerous all game here. Here's Jones now. That second defending, as you mentioned earlier, Steve there. Second man. Well,
yeah, it's not bad.
I think he went in that challenge fairly.
Yeah.
McKinley, nice bit of work there. Finds Jansen. Jansen for Hogan warning here. Look to get this across. Well blocked by Windsor. That's number 13 for the Wolves there. Sam Saidzidi. Ooh, ball bouncing here. Barry now for Langley Christian. Jansen still in possession. Hogan warning. To see the bodies that Windsor has back here, Steve.
I think they're right there. That could have been a foul there, Brent.
Yeah.
He clipped his foot in the way by.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're still under pressure right now because of that.
12s, sorry. Jacob Jansen in possession here.
There he goes, running at him again. No, he did well.
Great bit of defending there. I think that's Cortula that... no, that is not Cortula.
No, Cortula's 11, right?
Cortula's 11 here. Oh, some space there.
No, it's not a foul. It's not a foul.
It's a foul. No. They both went in that challenge fairly.
I'd like to see the players just play right now, Brent. There's a lot of looking and arm wagging and stuff. Let's just play right now because it's been officiated very well. Let's just play and see if we can get a winner here.
Tim Peters finds Saidzidi. Here's Bruce now. Ooh,
that's a foul. That's going to be a caution. Yeah, that'll be a caution. He got a caution there.
He got that one, so I'm not sure what else the fans are asking for.
Wanted a sending off for that.
Certainly wasn't a red.
That's one of those ones, the ref, Brent, you've reffed for years, and I've reffed at also. One of those ones you just see that's coming. You just feel like saying, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, you don't need to.
It was definitely one of those scenarios.
Well, knocked directly forward here. Cleared by Langley Christian as they'll look to counter here now. Trying to find Josh Berry. I'm wondering, Steve, if Berry is not feeling his best today.
Hasn't had the same impact at all as he did yesterday. But again, playing against different players. Langley Christian focusing a lot more on the left side of the field today than yesterday. I've noticed.
Ty White's done a great job in the back line for Windsor to nullify that threat, knowing that Barry comes into this game with 7 goals. That's somebody that you certainly have to account for.
You have to be aware of him. And he's going to get a yellow.
And there's a bit of a. I think that's a complaint. That's a yapping yellow there. Yeah.
That was for dissent. Yeah. Clearly, Langley Christian players are starting to get a little frustrated. Which, really, when you're a man up, you probably shouldn't be too frustrated.
Yeah, we played 20 minutes here in the second half, Steve. 15 to go. BCAA Boys Provincial Championship game opportunity here for Windsor now. We've got Alex Boardman on the ball. Nice clipped in back post. Cleared. Bruce on it. Still in the penalty area. Still bouncing around. Hogan winning now. I like the fact that he didn't just kick it, Steve. He keeps possession if he can. And he's going to get up the field here. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a free kick. He called the initial foul.
Okay.
Yeah, he tried advantage and it didn't. I was well done actually.
The advantage here. He's coming towards the sideline here, so that's fine.
That wasn't going to be leading to any goal anytime soon.
We've got a bit of an injury here. Looks like Ty White for Windsor is feeling a bit of that last challenge that was right through the back. He's down. The coach of Windsor not necessarily wanting to come on the field because that would mean that White would have to come off.
Yes.
Good bit of officiating here from Miro Strumcevic going over and just explaining things to his call there. Okay, and they're both. I think they're all good with that.
Could also, Brent, be a little bit of cramping too.
Oh, for sure.
That in there.
Yeah, fifth game in 3 days here.
He looked like he took that one a little bit in the calf, right?
Yeah.
So, and they wanted to tackle from behind.
Yeah, we got about 13 minutes left here. Plus stoppage time. If we are tied after 70 minutes of play, we will have 2 7.5-minute overtime periods before our penalty kicks. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we've got Windsor down a man. Number 3, Sapanta Sedani, took 2 yellow cards, his second yellow card in the second half here, and they will. They're playing with 10 players right now.
Yeah. Can't argue that.
Yeah, no, Josiah Jansen there, number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised here
to see Jones have a
dig here.
Yeah.
He's been able to switch that ball with relative ease.
Yeah.
The winds seem to be going right to left, a little right to left maybe.
Yeah.
To the goal. So he's going to probably try to hammer this far post. Have a hook in towards
here for Langley Christian. Dangerous spot. Not only dangerous with the hit, but then the keeper has to be able to
maintain
Dylan Spires here. Exactly. That was the downfall of Brentwood College yesterday. Here we have Josh Jones for Langley Christian. It's on target, just over the bar. Good strike though, Steve.
Right idea. I mean, you knew he was going to try to do there, take advantage of the wind going from one side to the other. Just didn't aim his shoulders far enough to the far post. Went mid-goal, and that's why he ended up near post.
Steve, we'll have the Mayor of Burnaby coming over to take part in the award celebration. Is that correct?
I believe so. Mayor Hurley will be, hopefully, time is right now. Yeah.
Maybe send him a little message. That ball's just hammered at the park there. Ty White feeling no ill. Wind does seem to be picking up here, Steve.
It definitely is.
Increasing the scrambliness here of things. Throwing for Windsor again.
I think tactically right now for Windsor, I mean, it's, you'd asked a little bit earlier, like, about what do you do? Well, they've already made the adjustments in terms of positionally.
Yeah.
But now the thing is, what do you do? How do you deal with the game now? How's your management going to be? Are you trying to play for penalty kicks?
Yes.
Are you trying to get this game to overtime, or are you going to go and try and give it a go and try and win it? It's a tough one to decide. But the reality is, they're probably going to be going just to be very conservative.
Yeah.
And taking the game as far as they can.
You know, we saw that with Brentwood College yesterday. They sat back and sat back and sat back. They got a goal right on the last kick of the game. They started overtime with a little bit more energy. They had a chance, and then almost immediately, Langley Christian came down the field,
counterattack right against
and scored to take the lead, and then had another in the first half of OT before scoring on the last kick of the game to win 4-1. So it's kind of a, you know, how much do you want to push forward here, knowing the dangerous offensive threats that you're up against.
If I'm Langley Christian, I'm going full throttle, Brent.
Absolutely.
I'm throwing my fullbacks forward in every attack we have to try to get that numeric advantage in the final third. They haven't really done that yet.
One thing we noticed yesterday, just the spacing of Langley Christian. They do a great job of keeping their shape and keeping their space on the field. Makes it difficult to defend, creates gaps and holes here. Here's Jansen, the younger one. Oh, what a hit. Solid attempt by Josiah Jansen.
Yeah.
Going just wide of the far post there.
Got the 5 J's there, Brent. We've got Josiah, Jacob, Joshua, and Julian in a row there in our list.
Another Joshua.
Another Joshua. Yeah. So popular first letter. The Langley Christian team.
Windsor, as you mentioned, to start things off, are the defending silver medalists. They lost a 1-0 result last year to Mulgrave in an all North Shore battle. They advanced to the final with a 3-1 victory over Mark Isfeld yesterday from Courtney. Langley Christian, they qualified for the final with a 4-1 win over Brentwood College.
And it's looking very much, Brent, barring something out of the ordinary, it's looking very much we're going to get another 1-0 result, at some form or another for this one.
Unless we see, here's Jones.
There's that great
chance. Oh, just unable to get on the end of that.
Okay, and there's Jones' ability again, just to get that ball just enough.
Wind howling here up in the tower.
Yes, it is. But again, just the ability there of Jones. The second he got the opportunity, got by his defender, he's looking to get right over top of the fullback, and he did it successfully.
Yeah, searching for Jansen.
Jansen just missed it again by a toe.
There's Cortula, arms up a bit on 12s.
Cortula sure runs a lot, Brent. He's put a great shift in.
Yeah. Yeah, double duty because, having to drop back in the midfield now, but still needing to join the attack if possible at this moment. That's perhaps a little harsh. Not a lot of intent there as the ball was bouncing around on each other's backs.
Now, right now, this is a situation where I'd bring my big man up from the back here, Brent. Yeah, there he goes now, number 31. Perfect scenario with the wind carrying it that way.
Yeah, Matthew Lowry.
He could put this ball right in the penalty spot here, Brent. I think it might have a little success.
That's a dangerous ball. Looking for Lowry. And I don't think no touch there. Coming up on 6.5 minutes to go here. Once again, if we are scoreless after, or tied, I suppose we could see goals on either side here, although that's, I would say, unlikely at this point. But
right now, the odds on right now and play now would be very, very high on that happening.
If we are tied at 0 at any score, we will have 2 7.5-minute overtime periods. BCAA Boys High School Provincial Championship Final.
There's another.
Jansen. Here's an opportunity here for Langley Christian. It's a great bit of defending by Bruce.
Recovered very well.
Finds number 7, Filippo Masso. Cortula.
Come off white there, come in green.
Yeah, okay. Boardman chasing Masso. Gonna be another throw in for, maybe not yet. Not gonna go to play. It does for Windsor. Cortula, well defended. 12 is just in that spot, right? Just able to knock up, break those attacks up here. Here he is again. Chance now.
You saw the
for the
goalie
Wolves.
off his line too.
There's Boardman now. Gonna find Cortula. A chance here for Windsor. Just unable. Just a poor touch, unfortunately, for the Windsor Wolves.
There's that one opportunity.
Jude Cortula.
Just needed something special.
A little bit of magic, yeah. As the games have ended here, Steve, the field is just all the other teams that have come on to watch the final here. Good atmosphere for the final championship final here.
Yeah, it's always a good part of the tournament.
Pressure starts to build on the players as they realize now that a goal at this moment could be banner clinching.
Yeah.
Windsor again dropping all but one player forward. Langley Christian again. I'd like to see.
There's an opportunity here.
It's a good bit of work here by Jones. Bruce now on the ball. That's going to be out of place, so Windsor will have to drop. Don't do that. No caution, but easily could have been, I think. Tim Peters dispossessed here. Left back for Langley Christian. Austin McKinley finds Jansen. Looks for his brother here. Ball flicked back across. Unable to find Josh Berry. A little bit of a misplay there. Just not the touch that Windsor needed on that.
Yeah, need to take one extra one there. I'd say he's offside there.
It's going to be close here. Yeah, flag goes
offside.
up. Yeah. Just needed to hold the run a little bit longer. Looked like Kylian Mbappe against Barcelona there, Steve.
Yeah, about 15 times I think actually. Barcelona certainly.
How'd that one end up, Gary? Was that a 4-0?
Barcelona certainly running away with that battle so far this year.
Good to see. Coming up on three minutes to go plus added time here. Penalties overtime looming, Steve.
It certainly is. But again, I think the longer this game goes like it is right now, the happier Windsor are, and the start gets us a little bit of edge in your play as Langley Christian.
Yeah, certainly.
Looking for that winner.
Ball driven forward, not as far as it has been, and that's going to be an easy turnover for 12s here. Finds Jansen forward, looking for Barry. Oh, that is a fantastic bit of defending.
Yes, he recovered very well to keep it for a throw-in.
I believe that was Floridi, Guillermo Floridi. Great job against a very dangerous Jacob Jansen.
Yes, that was Floridi, 21. Was it? Or was it?
No, 26 maybe.
No, it wasn't Floridi.
No, Ewan Misfeld, sorry. Okay. Ewan Misfeld.
I think Floridi might have been subbed here, Brent.
Yeah.
I don't see him.
Corner kick here. Late opportunity for Langley Christian on the corner. We'll see Josh Jones on this. Big man number 9 coming forward for Langley Christian. Sorry, not number 9. Big center back. That's 31, Lowry. Well cleared though. Cortula, as you said, Steve, lots of running from him today. It's going to be a Windsor throw.
Gotta give Windsor credit here, Brent. They're matching intensity. They're matching everything right now, despite being a man short.
really haven't given up anything in the second half, being down a man. There hasn't really been many chances.
But I would have to say, though, Brent, I'd have to say from Windsor's side of the pitch, number 11, Cortulo has been there. Cortula, excuse me. He's been their man of the match for me. He's just covering so much ground. And he's just been involved in the game on most big plays.
Tim White as well.
Interesting.
Here's some numbers forward here for Langley Christian. Here's Jansen. Similar to the other end with Cortula, just the touch. He evaded him at the last moment.
In this situation, I think Brent, he may have been better off trying to cut that ball into the middle, as he had three players.
It's tough to fault the boys at this point. Visions of grandeur and greatness in their heads as they know how close it is to the end.
But he had Jones ahead of him, Hoga winning ahead of him, and he also had Barry ahead of him.
Yeah. Here's 12s for Langley Christian.
He did well to avoid that challenge.
Well. Jones 4. Ball is got a touch.
Got a touch on it.
Stremcevic has spotted a touch from the keeper here. Langley Christian with a corner kick. We are into added time now. I'm going to go ahead and guess 2 minutes of added time, Steve.
Yeah, we've had a few subs, a few cautions, right?
Just one player back now for Langley Christian. So we've got some bodies forward here. Back post. There's fun time. Holding warning. And it is another corner kick given. Dangerous ball sent in by Josh Jones there. Hoga warning off his hip there, just doing anything to try and get that ball into the net.
I think I would have Hoga wanting to take this one, Brent, again. He's left-footed. He could hook that ball right into the mixer again. These outswingers are actually against the wind, the way it's swinging right now.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe he can put it where it needs to be.
Here's an opportunity here for the Lightning. Ball. Ooh, dangerous ball. No, at 1 minute at a time here.
Yeah. And once again, that's the exact example why I love in-swinging corners, not outswingers.
Okay, Steve, after 70 minutes, we have the Langley Christian Lightning 0, the Windsor Wolves 0. We head to overtime, the BCAA Boys 2024 Provincial Championship Final.
What's the last game for today?
Brent just stepped away there for a bit. Well, it's kind of panned out exactly as we thought in terms of once Windsor lost their man, their defending right now is outstanding. They're not giving too many chances away. The only chances they've given away, actually, including leading to the red card or the second yellow card, being a little too, I think, maybe a little too pretty coming out of the back at times. And I think, especially when you're down a man and you're playing against a team who's got so many offensive weapons as Langley Christian, you might want to be a little more direct. And again, you're playing with fire there too, because you only have the one man up front that you could hit as a target. They've had to move Cortula back to the midfield, and so we've lost that option for them. Windsor has that option cut out for them. So playing out of the back though right now it's just a dangerous game, because ultimately, as we said, Brent, a team who's playing a man short, they would be okay getting to a penalty shootout.
100%, Steve.
It's like, hey, if we can get to there, then it doesn't matter that we're a man short.
Yeah, so we've got 15 minutes left in the AA season here, Steve. 15 minutes for one of the boys on these teams to be a hero. Bring home the banner for their school. I know that I'm sure the Windsor, Coach Aaron Bruce here, talking to his boys about, hey, we've been here before. Let's take this opportunity. We don't get many of them. For Langley Christian, looking to win their first ever soccer championship. A strong volleyball school.
Well, Brent, they do it in the Hockey Night in Canada when it goes to overtime. So, do you have a player from each team that might be the hero for either?
Pick the winner?
It's a tough one. This is just in overtime. Now, it obviously goes to PKs.
Okay, for me, and I'll pick for Langley Christian. You know what? I'm going to go with not a shocker, but I'm going to go with Jacob Jansen to score a winner for me, and then for Windsor. For Windsor, I mean Boardman's their leading scorer. I think it's going to be Boardman or Cortula for Windsor if they get one.
Well, why don't you pick half the team now?
I know.
Just one. You have one pick.
Okay, I'll go Boardman. I'll go Boardman. You can have Cortula.
Okay, and this is for a beverage. This is for a nice water or a Gatorade afterwards. On the way home, we'll stop for a Gatorade. I would say I'm going to go with Cortula for Windsor. Again, he's just going to maybe get that one opportunity to get forward and get in behind with his pace. But I'm going to go with number 9, Josiah Hogawanning to nick one. He's been buzzing kind of around the goal today, and we did see him score his only goal of the tournament yesterday, so I'm going to go with that.
All right, here we go, Steve. Just about the start of the first overtime period in the BC School Sports BC AA Boys Provincial Championship Soccer Final. Brent Sweeney here with Stephen Burns.
Fortunately, we have avoided the cyclone for the most part. I think we may have hit the worst.
The wind is dying now, Steve. Is that what you're suggesting?
I am suggesting that the weather forecast here is starting to get a little better for us.
Meteorologist Stephen Burns.
Just on the side. Something else that Jonathan Figueroa does very well, along with Bike Me Vancouver. Still running the show with that. If you have any bike issues, Jonathan Figueroa is your man. He'll fix your spokes, he'll fix your wheels, he'll fix your chain, he'll fix anything as long as he's giving money.
Okay, sorry. We're underway. Looking for Boardman.
Oh, a little jersey grab there.
Yeah, nice bit of defending though from Austin Walters there of the Lightning.
Interesting, Brent. I've just noticed early on here. Look who they're throwing up front here, Windsor. Windsor's throwing Cortula up front again. Dropped Boardman back a little bit, playing in behind him. It looks like interesting. So they are maybe going to look for that direct
4-3-1-1.
Maybe a little 4-3-1-1.
Trying to get one here.
Which is actually, it's an interesting tactic, but at the same time, it's not a bad idea.
I mean, you still have 3 players to. I mean, you're always going to, when you're down a player, lose that width in your attack. You just got to be able to defensively shift over and know what the defensive responsibilities are.
It also gives my bet a much better chance now too with the player moving up front.
There's Boardman, another free throw-in. Sorry, deep in the. Windsor looking to see if they had the young lad from Brentwood with the long throw there. That caused so many problems for Langley Christian yesterday.
Who was that? That was number 16, right?
Waring. Yeah, I believe.
Number 16.
Okay, here's an opportunity now here. Ball well cleared. Ball just bouncing here. Some little bit of scrambly play here right now. Does well here. Chance now from distance. A good hit.
Not a bad effort at all.
Yeah, well done from Cohen Crozier. Windsor been on the front foot here to start start OT, Steve.
He's interesting again. Brendan mentioning just throwing that extra man up front to just put a little more pressure onto the back line of Langley Christian.
Gonna have a foul conceded by Windsor. Hogan winning that for the Lightning.
Yeah, and the long throw expert for Brentwood College was Matson Waring.
Yes,
Waring. So just had to make sure we got that name right.
Assist.
If there was a trophy for long throw of the tournament, it would be Waring's. Maybe next year BC School Sports can look for the long throw award. Keep everybody happy.
One thing BC School Sports has done this year, definitely raising the level of the look of the tournament with the banners that have been that are surrounding most of the fields here, especially on field 3 at the championships.
Agreed. Looks really good. Gary Atwell's done a great job of keeping them tied to the fence and setting them out there. Jonathan putting them out in the morning.
Yeah.
Even though one of them's upside down behind the goal, 2 of them are. Far goal.
Yes.
And here he goes.
Here's Coach Ula, Steve with Boardman. Boardman up front. Great way to work, though, to get back from Langley Christian there. Oh, there's some space.
Oh, good idea.
Well
really
done.
good idea by Kurtula. Yeah, that's
it's going to be just
very
impeding.
Well.
Yeah,
excellent.
Impeding.
Barry, Brent, Barry just hasn't been as influential as he was yesterday's game. Obviously, I think the knock that he took is still bothering him. He's just not able to.
He was clattered a few times there.
Yeah.
That was McKinley with a great header, defensive header for Langley Christian in that last opportunity.
He's still a threat, though, Brent, and you notice they've moved him out wide again. They moved him out wide to the left, so again, one more switch.
We'll go warning in the middle here now for Langley Christian.
One more roll of the dice here and see if you can get a different look.
Ball knocked forward here. Bruce well defended. There's 12s for Langley Christian now. Back to McKinley. 12s again, some space. If he comes this way, there's all sorts of space. Yeah, as he's done it. Finding Lowry. Lowry to Walters.
What are they saying?
Let's go.
Windsor.
Oh, let's go.
I thought they're saying Rangers. Like, no, boo.
Oh. No foul there. Interesting. There's just Miro letting the boys play here. I can see. All right, here's Cortula. Lauder coming out of his goal. Well, that's
well done.
That's some great work.
That's very well done.
Absolutely great work by Lauder there to, recognizing that it's obviously outside of the penalty area. You can't pick it up, and knows with that pace that it was going to run out the end line.
We're into our last 2 minutes here, Brent, of our first overtime. Again, we will have another 7.5 minutes after the first half here, whether a goal is scored or not, before we go to the dreaded
penalty kick shootout. Full credit to Windsor, though, for the defensive effort they put in here the entire game, but specifically since they went down to 10 men. Their back line, there's an opportunity here for Hogan warning, perhaps. Tricky feet. Okay. It's like offside. Spotted by, Nick Miskin had his flag up there.
Okay. Didn't go out for a goal kick.
Nope. Steven's lost his shoe.
There's a rock in my shoe right now, which I'm trying to get off. But with a back issue, I can't bend over to fix it. So trying an unorthodox method, which happened to kick Brent in the shin.
Cheers for that. Thank you.
No problem.
Maybe it was a goal kick here, Steve.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, there you are.
These eyes aren't that
Either way,
bad.
the flag went up.
Especially with the transitions on. You're not crazy about them, but...
I tell you what, that is
a great touch. Oh, it was, and what a good touch though by Katula.
Out wide here, ball knocked in, trying to find Boardman, but Langley Christian, 3 or 4 bodies always in the way around him. Here's Jones for the Lightning. Just so calm on the ball he is, composed as well. Jansen.
I think they need to be a little more direct, though, Brent, at this point. Let's Windsor be content with that.
This ball from Lauder out wide, finding Walters. Opens up for Jones. He's going to look to see into. Yeah, he's got his head up here, trying to find Jacob Jansen out wide on the right here.
Going to be in our last
12s.
Few seconds left in this one, Brent.
Last 10 seconds or so. Here he says we did something to the scoreboard. To check that. Okay.
What's that?
First half is over.
Scoreboard.
How did your field hockey team do this year?
We won our league.
So that's good. Provincials? Do you get the provincials or?
We're in we're in single A, so there's no.
Oh, there's not. Okay.
Am I gonna see you at the grill?
No, because the triple.
How have you been doing the last few years? How's it?
All right.
Overall, not bad.
Tampa wants to do the whole thing.
Okay, here's second half. Steve, a couple changes made here. Looks like we've got
2 years ago.
number 21 coming on for Langley Christian.
We lost the final.
It's Colin Yap.
You're still getting there. That's great. Okay, here we go, Brent. 7.5 to go.
Colin Yap on now. Looks like one of the center backs for Langley Christian has come out of the game, and they've moved 12s back.
Well, I can only imagine, Brent, this would be for tactical reasons, for penalty kicks. I mean,
would think so at this point.
Just to give the player a bit of chance to get into the match rather than just bringing him in the last minute and not getting involved in the game and taking a PK. So they probably made that decision, which is very smart in my opinion.
Yeah. Here we go here, Steve. So the second half is underway here. BC School Sports, BC AA Boys, Provincial Championship Final. We're scoreless through 77.5 minutes so far. 7.5 to go. It's number 16 there, Santiago Sarmiento.
It's the first time we've seen
First time seeing
Santiago
him on the field, so perhaps another, shootout.
Could be an ace in the hole for a penalty shootout, maybe.
We've got a couple of subs that perhaps look like they may be coming in for Windsor. Again, maybe a little later on if we have no goals. That's an exciting thing for the fans, Steve. Shootout. However, for the players and coaches, we would much rather have that settled. So a nice touch from Hogowaning here. But again, two defenders right there at all times. Here's Jones now looking to spot out Jansen wide on the right. He'll look to go one-on-one here if he gets an opportunity. 1-on-2. He earned almost a penalty there. The same spot as yesterday, but no foul given there this time. That ball done well to stay in, keep in. It's 12s there that kept that alive. Lauder with the ball now for Langley Christian.
And just hoping Gary and the crew in there have got the plaques all ready and being ready outside there.
Sure they have.
Don't see them out on the table yet, but I'm sure that'll be happening soon.
5 minutes to go here now, Steve. There's 12s on the ball for Langley Christian. Just again, the effort defensively that Windsor's been able to put in here, Steve. Anytime the wingers who have been so dangerous for Langley Christian all tournament have gotten the ball today, there's been a first defender initially marking, and then a second right in behind. That's a tough ball to ask for hoping they're hitting and hoping at that point.
Again, that's something that the Windsor backline would be very happy to see. Speculative 50-yard.
Rescue here. Here's Cortula now up forward. Can Boardman get on the end of this? Doing anything they can to try and find something late here in our BCSS AA Boys final. 4 minutes to go here, Steve.
No, they don't want to sub. They want to sub, but
there's no chance. There's zero chance that you're getting that in at this point.
No.
McKinley for Langley Christian will find Jansen looking for his brother.
Oh yeah,
that's good bit of defensive work. Here's Cortula. Can he get through? No. Good piece of work there from number 4. That's Ben Gallick for the Lightning. Jones for Jansen. Of course, Cortula's name is Jude, so the Windsor fans serenading him. Here's Jansen, though, for Langley Christian. Good bit of work by Bruce. No foul needed here at this point.
Oh.
That ball was out of play.
Corner.
For a corner kick.
Yep.
Substitutions are going to happen. Looks like Cortula is coming out.
Well, there goes my bet.
Okay. And that looks to be, I think that's number 20, Tim Peters as well. Into the game is number 7. That's Filippo Masso returning.
And
sorry, is that 20 that returned to the game, I think. It's a great bit of hands there.
Spires.
Yeah, sorry. Tim Peters is back in for Windsor. Yes, sorry. Tim Peters is back in the game. Okay, here's Boardman. Can he make something happen here? That ball is out of play. 2.5 minutes to go. Depends who wins, Steve. Okay, there's Hogan warning now. Steve's pick for the Langley Christian winner.
I'm down 1 though. You've still got.
I've got both of my players on the field here.
And FYI, the penalty kick that is the winning penalty kick that does not count. Just so we know.
For our water, of course.
Yes, blue Gatorade.
Yes. It's about a minute and a half, just over a minute and a half to go here. Jansen in the attacking third here. He's going to look to, it's a great bit of work again. The outside backs, that's 26 for Ewan Misfelt. Just done a great job all day long. Nearly at the death here, Steve. Langley Christian, all but 2 players forward here. Here's the younger Jansen. A nice run. Oh, that ball going to be up for a goal kick. Oh. Josiah Jansen down now. Took a bit of a knock there, perhaps, or a bit of a maybe a cramp.
Already done.
Yeah, Justin Martha Curry Elementary got the shout out.
Yeah, to all the kids watching in Martha Curry and Langley, we'll give you another shout out for watching.
No Gary. All right, so
no chance, Gary Atwell.
No chance there. Okay, Josiah Jansen looks like he may be coming out of the game here. Walking over towards the bench.
You wonder, Brent, if that has anything to do with the penalty shootout.
No, he's holding his hip. No, he is unable to continue here. So that's. I don't know what the shooters are like for Langley Christian, but coming back, entering the game. I think that's number
31, the center back.
Matthew Lowry's back in now.
Yep.
But Jansen there, certainly in a bit of discomfort. Josiah Jansen is here. Tim White, another rocket up the field. Boardman trying to get in the end of it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and you can hear the groan from the crowd here, Steve, as the final is headed to penalty kicks.
It's important right now, the referees maintain the players staying on the field here.
Yes, as Mauricio Martinello is doing so. Okay, all right, well, Steve, coin flip time now.
It really is. I don't think either team has an advantage in the goalkeepers. I think they're both
have done
athletic,
very well today. Yeah,
both athletic.
Big keepers.
Yeah. I don't think there's an advantage with the keepers. Skill-wise in both teams are loaded with skillful players. Based on the play of the tournament, though, Brent, you would think that Langley Christian might have a little more offensive punch, but again, it's coming to penalty kicks now. It really
the pressure.
It really doesn't matter.
You know, there's a lot that goes into these, and especially in these sorts of situations. We've been on the winning and losing end of this in our coaching careers. You and your playing career here, Steve, at the 1984
at Old Brown Road out in Langley.
That's right, yeah.
Losing to the Sutherland Sabres.
Yeah.
As a Richmond Super Colt.
Richmond Colts there.
Led that game 3-1, Brent, and we led the game 2-1.
Had a penalty
and
kick.
Missed a penalty kick.
That's right.
And then they tied it up in the last kick of the game and lost in PK. So I don't forget that at all.
It looks like we're heading down to the Mike Easingwood end of the field here.
There was actually a young man earlier, again, I'm not going to mention the team or name, but who did put it into this field from the penalty spot. And it, honestly, Brent, I would say it landed right where the ref is right now. It rolled to that point. But you know what, that's just someone trying to bury it with, coaches tell us to hit the ball, hit it hard. Hit it hard. If you don't hit it hard, then, Yeah, and we'll see what happens. Like you said, it's a coin toss at this point. I wouldn't give any team an advantage. Not at this stage.
Yeah. So Langley Christian looks like they are going to be shooting first,
which is good. I think, Brent, if you got a chance, if you win that coin toss. I think one regret in our coaching career was when we went second against 2007
Port Moody.
Against Port Moody. Their goalie won the goalie of the tournament, and he won the MVP. So that kind of explains how the final went for us. It was 0-0.
0-0, and similar situation. Again, fifth shooter went over. Put it into. I'm not sure if it may have landed yet, but it may not.
Yeah, I'm not sure they found the ball.
I'm not sure what's going on here now. Langley Christian, because Windsor only has 10 players, they can only have 10 players
on their list for the field here.
Yeah. Okay, so to start things off for Langley Christian, number 10, Joshua Jones. He's going up against the keeper, Dylan Spires. Replay of the first half when Jones had a penalty kick,
and he did send the keeper the wrong way in the first one.
Yeah, the keeper went to his right. Jones missed to the keeper's left, high and outside. Here's Jones to go. Oh, a nice save. Advantage Windsor. Spires. Okay, here we go. I don't like this from Miro's letting the goalie up here. Get him back in the net here. Same thing though. The Windsor keeper.
Is that 8-19?
We got 18 here. This is Ty White.
Oh, big Ty.
Solid game for the center back here. White for Windsor. No mistake.
Very well taken.
1-0 Windsor.
Very well taken.
Okay, 32. Jacob Jansen up next for Langley Christian. Dylan Spires. The save on the first attempt from Langley Christian.
Save again, Dylan. Here we go.
1-0 Windsor after round one. Jansen for Langley Christian. Got the goalie running the wrong way. A nice take there. Slotted.
Notice, Brent, I mean, it's early days in the shootout here, but the goalie, and including in the penalty in regulation, is guessed right every time. Just something to keep an eye on.
Alex Boardman.
Yeah.
Alex Boardman now for Windsor. Oh, cheeky. Oof, cheeky. Not even a Panenka.
It was a Padinka there.
Rolinka there as it just made its way in.
That was called a dinked shot there. That was...
Okay, 2-1 Windsor after the second round. You got number 8, I think it is here, Josh Berry, for tournament leading goal scorer, coming into the final set of games here for Langley Christian. Josh Berry, save. Dylan Spires to his left. Steve gets down with a great save. Windsor with a chance to go up 2 here. Filippo Masso,
who was brought back into the game in the second half of overtime obviously for this purpose, Brent.
Penalty kick reasons here as Windsor look to go up 3-1 after the third round of the shootout. Masso for Windsor. And he makes no mistake.
Makes that look easy.
3-1 for the Wolves. Must score time for Josiah Hogowaning. And the Langley Christian Lightning. Dylan Spires in net for Windsor. If he saves this, the game is over.
Let's go, Dylan!
Josiah Hogowaning for the Lightning.
Go, Dylan!
Classy finish, side netting. Okay, 3-2. Number 13, Sam Saidzidi for Windsor. If he scores, the Wolves are the BC School Sports AA soccer champions. And that's it! The Windsor Wolves, the 2024 BC School Sports AA champs. The 1-0 penalty kick win over the Langley Christian Lightning.
And we'll finish off the Brent. That was a gutsy performance by the Windsor Wolves. What do you say? They played a lot of that game a man short.
Yeah, almost the entire second half, a man down.
And overtime. Langley Christian obviously very, very dejected at this point.
Gutted at this point, but Steve, heads held high.
Had their chances.
You look at a team here that's obviously very talented. They had a great tournament, and to lose in penalty kicks, unfortunately, is the way that soccer decides things.
Yeah.
On the flip side of things, Windsor, they were second place last year, so for Langley Christian, keep the heads up and keep pushing forward to try and get that opportunity here. But overall, an excellent performance by both teams in the tournament. Congratulations to the Windsor Wolves, your BC School Sports 2024 AA soccer champions.
Congratulations, boys. Well done.
Thank you. What's that?
Good underdog situation. Good underdog situation.
Absolutely. How are the high shoes? That's okay. That's why I bought them.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. I think